Don't forget to buy my booty programs for 50% off today, okay? Use my code REALBOOTY666. Are we good? Okay. Shit, this shit is so fucking annoying. It's like... Okay, babe, we are gonna be talking about some glute building mistakes that you're making that you need to stop making, okay? Okay. Number one is lifting too heavy that you're starting to compromise your form. And a lot of people would tell you just, hey, progressive overload, just add motherfucking weights. But if your form is compromised, bitch, it ain't gonna do anything, okay? So you wanna make sure that you are executing the exercises right, performing it with proper form, and then increasing weights as you go. And this is really what's gonna maximize glute growth for you, okay? Okay. Progressive overload happens when you are challenging your muscles. And if you're not challenging your muscles, but rather hurting your joints, your ass is still gonna look like a fucking pancake ass, okay? So make sure you're utilizing proper form, execution, and then lifting heavy weights. The second mistake you're making, bitch, is focusing solely on activating the muscles, glute activation exercises, versus mastering the mechanics of the exercise, okay? Now, you see a lot of influencers tell you, oh, spend an hour of your time doing warm-ups and glute activation exercises or booty activation exercises. But if you still can't get the mechanics of the exercise right, the form right, you're still not gonna feel this on your glutes, okay? Now, there is a time and place for glute activation workouts. This is great to help you with mind-muscle connection, but you shouldn't focus heavily on it, okay? It's just a small part of your glute day, all right? So focus on mastering the mechanics. A good tip I wanna share with you is actually filming your form from the side and the back, bitch. You know, you're gonna look good from the back. But film yourself so that way you can check your form and audit them and then progress as you go. And when you're having a hard time with the mechanics, let's say you have tight hips, girl. Shakira, don't lie with them hips. So you wanna make sure that you're using hip mobility exercises to help you with that. Point rest, okay? You're doing this wrong when you're not resting in between your sets. A lot of you are like, oh, go, we gotta feel the burn. We can't stop. But listen, if your quality of reps is trashed as you progress with your sets, you're still gonna have a pancake ass. So you wanna make sure that you're resting in between your sets. I wanna say around 90 seconds to 2 minutes, whatever works best for you, to actually put in quality work after your rest, okay? I promise you, you're gonna see so much of a difference in your results when you actually utilize your rest properly. What is it, number 4? Girl, I'm forgetful. Cuatro. Fourth thing that you're actually fucking up is chasing after the burn rather than focusing on proper execution with your exercises. All right, so a lot of these glute burning exercises are mainly good for activation, and let's say you just want to feel a little pump at the end of your glute day, but you shouldn't be doing majority of it throughout your entire glute day, okay? Why? Because where you feel the burn is where your muscles are at its peak tension or shortest range of motion, plus utilizing shorter rest times. So, good example is, let's say you're doing kickbacks and you're just, you know, kicking back, but you're not really taking your muscle through that full range of motion because you feel the burn at the top of the movement. Listen, bitch, your muscles grow when you put them through the full range of motion, challenging it with progressive overload, again, lifting heavy weights, executing with proper form, and resting in between your sets properly. Glute burning exercises does not do shit. I can literally angle my ass to look like I got BBL. Anyway, the fifth thing that you're fucking up when it comes to growing your glutes is buying glute programs from influencers that don't really know much about fucking science, bitch. So a lot of them have great genetics. A lot of them can angle their camera right, and I will prove it to you. And a lot of them are teaching shit that don't fucking matter. They're literally putting you through glute burners or glute activation exercises as your glute day workout. Make it make sense. Don't forget to buy my booty programs for 50% off today, okay? Use my code REALBOOTY666. when it comes to growing your glutes, you want to make sure that you have a proper routine catered to that. And I talked about this on my first video on YouTube, where you need to make sure your glute day has a hinge pattern, a squat or a lunge pattern, and abduction pattern. But you want to make sure that your glute day is complete, essentially, where it targets your glutes on all angles, not just focusing on the burn, because this this booty programs ain't gonna do shit. And also, everyone's journey is completely different, right? You need to make sure that you're focusing on your journey when it comes to growing your glutes. Everyone's body is gonna be different. Just challenge yourself in the gym, maintaining proper form and continuously progressing every single time you show up. Period. Megan for president. But yeah, that's my influencer programs for you. Okay, bitch, but if you want a proper glute program that's actually gonna get you results and teach you about nutrition, grab the Snatched Sexy ebook, girl. It's in the link below. A little bonus in there is eating in a calorie deficit. You heard that here right, okay? It's gonna take you fucking longer because there's gonna be people arguing that you can grow muscle being on a maintenance or being in a calorie deficit. Girl, it's gonna take you fucking forever, okay? Imagine as if you're building a house, all right? And your food is essentially the building blocks to building that house. So if you're constantly giving your house small bits of the building blocks instead of the whole fucking block bit, the house is gonna take years to be built, okay? So make sure that you're fueling your body in a calorie surplus to build muscle, okay? Your body needs that fuel to do its job. Stop skipping your meals. Coffee is not breakfast. And that's it, bitch. Here are glute building mistakes that you need to stop making, because I want you to grow your glutes. I want you to actually show up for summer getting double cheeked up, okay? Those things better be clapping in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, stop fucking it up. And I'll see you next time. And if you want to learn more on how to build an hourglass body, you guys know where to find me. Are we good? Okay. Shit, this shit is so fucking annoying. It's like, it's too big to put on. Why are you filming me?